My name's Nagesh. We're at our restaurant Manze in North Melbourne. We're a pretty small venue, only about 20 seats. We opened at the end of 2021. We serve Mauritian style food, influenced largely by my childhood. This dish here is different bits of goat. Goat liver, just cooked in a sort of dry fry with lots of shallots, chilli, ginger, curry leaves and a bit of spice. The other dish is the goat leg, just slow cooked over the fire and rubbed in masala and then just finished with a lot of that masala sauce. When I started thinking about this, I just really pinpointed on New Year's Day celebrations. It's just like really hands-on day of cooking, but then stopping and eating for a few hours and then starting again. My granddad would have organised a whole goat or two, and for lunch would cook a quick version, which would often be the offal and the leaner bits of the meat, and I would get cooked quite quickly in, like this style. We'd all have lunch, and then all the sort of bigger cuts, like the leg and the neck and stuff, would get broken down and be like a slow cooked curry that would get going, and then there'd just be this like really saucy masala based goat curry. So there'd be a fire going. Once that fire is starting to die down, you roast the head, pick off the cheek and stuff as it cooks, and you eat it as it cooks. So it's always been part of, I guess, my upbringing to eat food where we knew where it came from. More than ever, I think it's important to have those direct connections with where our food comes from. It's really about sort of getting to know, in this situation, the butcher. So whenever we need a specific thing, or we can say, hey, you're probably selling a whole lot of cutlets, we'll take the legs, or whatever doesn't move, we'll take the offal, and kind of make the most of that in that way. Recently we got this really good opportunity to share a bit of land with our friends who have a cafe called Tanaka in Carlton. So we share an acre with them growing produce. Some of the produce that's kind of relevant to this cuisine but can be hard to find. Growing up, it was sort of like, almost like we'd always have these dinner parties and eat Mauritian food for dinner and stuff, but it kind of stayed at home. Mum and Dad come in semi-regularly. Seeing their food and their culture on like a platform and other people enjoying it, to be able to like share that is really special.